Hey, what's going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Cigars Talk Show podcast. Hey, man, this is the midday talk. My intro didn't come in the way I wanted to, man. Usually have a little dope intro, me sitting around smoking a cigar, this, then, the third, but it didn't come in. So anyway, hey, we're here today. So it's been a while since I did a midday talk, and I let a lot of other things get in the way of me doing a midday talk, but I'm back on it. Want to be able to try to keep this thing going. And today is gonna be set up. We're gonna have a good time today. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Got a lot of things to cover, and we're gonna get it all taken care of today. But today, y'all seen it before. She was on. It's almost like the Apollo Theater. Y'all seen it before. She's been on it before. But last time she was on here hanging out with us on Red Cup Wednesday. So back to hang out with me on this midday talk. As soon as I found my my mouse is back on the midday talk to hang out with her because we're supposed to do a midday talk.
What up?
Man, what up? What's going
What's
on? How you
going
doing?
on? How are you?
Man,
Fine. How are
I'm
you?
doing good. Great. I can't complain. I know we were supposed to do this a while ago. Now, if you see me looking back and forth because I'd added more equipment, so I got a monitor over here, I got a monitor up there, I got a light up here, I got stuff in there, I got a live studio audience, so I got a lot going on. And but being in this podcasting world and YouTube world and video creative world, share world, you got to have all this stuff to continue to be able to do what is of course what we need to do out here as podcasters. So today is Friday. How you going? How's your day going?
My day's going fine. Trying to recover from last night. Last night was a night.
Sound a little hoarse there, sister.
I was drank a little bit too much last night,
See,
so
see.
it's
I
all
don't
I
I
can
don't
say
know
is
what
it
it
was a
is.
night.
I don't know what it is, but I think we as we get older, we try to prove something to our younger selves. Like, man, I can still do what I did when I was young. Shit.
Man, I failed that class this morning. I woke up this morning, my head was hurting. I had I called my girlfriend. She has been a bartender for 30 some years. And I told
Right.
her, I said, let me tell you something. I don't even know what's going on. And I'm getting too old for this shit.
I hear you. I hear you. Um,
So,
yeah, I actually took a break from drinking. Um,
okay.
I haven't had a drink in about 4 weeks. So
I think I'm gonna do
um,
mine in
I'm,
January. I'm gonna do it.
I'm pretty proud of myself. I feel pretty I feel better. My body feel better. I got a lot more clarity. This and the other one not. So I feel pretty good about
Hmm.
I feel pretty good about it. So and it's I haven't had a desire to have a drink, and that's the crazy part that I just
Hmm.
haven't had a desire to have a drink. And
Hmm.
I was a little skeptical at first, but now that I start
Hmm.
doing them, everything is okay. So I'm good now. You know.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do mine in January because my husband's milestone birthday party is next month.
Uh
And
huh.
then February is my milestone birthday. So January would be the perfect month to do it. Because I
Right
need
on. Right on. Right on.
it. I need it.
So let's
It's
go ahead.
tough.
Let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. So I can get you out of here, so you can go back and lay down. Um.
I wish.
So
How
while
long
we
they
on,
again?
so go ahead, tell the viewers who you are, and then we'll get this thing
Um,
going from there.
my name is Enid Blanton. I'm the owner of Ancestry Cigars Incorporated, which is based in Chicago, Illinois. We are coming up on our 5 year anniversary next year, in which I will be bringing out new blends, launching the rebranding of Ancestry Cigars because I took this year off to focus in on family. Basically, some of the awards that we have won, we've won Cigar of the Year from Whiskey Network. I've won Rookie of the Year for Destination Herf. And that's just to name a few. So
Okay.
that's Ancestry Cigars.
Alright. So that's Ancestry Cigar. So there y'all got the picture of
Yes.
Ancestry Cigar. So about
Yes.
you, when did you actually when did you actually start smoking cigars?
I've been smoking now, I want to say about maybe 12, 13 years. My husband
Mm-hmm.
and I, we have been together 16 years, so he's been smoking 30 some years. and he is the one that actually put me on to cigars. They, you know, having me try them. You know, I got tired of him going to the lounge and I'm being left at home. So I started smoking cigars about 12, 13 years ago.
Okay. So again, you'll keep leaving me at home all the damn time. I'm gonna see what the hell this hype is all about. Give me,
Yeah.
give me your,
Yeah.
give me your Tatiana Groovy Blue. Let me see what's going on with it.
Oh no, I didn't even start out with a Tatiana Ruby Blue. Actually, he started out with acid, and it was a Habano. I
Okay.
never forget that. And I was like, "What in the world?" He was like, "Just don't inhale. If you inhale, you're gonna be throwing up. You're gonna be really, really sick." So I went from there, and I've been doing it all of these years.
So is that the reason why you never forgot it?
Yeah, yeah,
Start throwing up.
yeah,
You
exactly.
inhaled it.
Yeah, exactly. So I learned from that, and it ended up me coming into the industry because when he would take me to cigar lounges, it was always, I would ask, where were the women brands? And they would always tell me, oh, women don't do this, so and so. So I'm like, women do everything. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I find that very hard to believe. So I started doing my research. I had an awesome team, which even to this day that I have around me, that taught me the basics of how to build a cigar brand, how to manufacture cigars, and we are what you have today.
Okay. So, what's up, my Asian? So when you said when you started smoking cigars, your first one was that acid Habano.
Uh-huh.
And you said, it was kind of strong for you. You took that in, you
Hmm.
inhaled it, which you weren't
Yeah,
supposed to. You didn't
exactly.
follow proper instructions, so you decided to inhale it. I gotta know, after you start smoking in, because now you say you started looking for other cigars. You went to line to say, hey, what is it that
Hmm.
women smoke or not? And
Hmm.
you probably got to look like what? There's not a particular
Hmm.
brand women smoke, they just smoke. Um,
Hmm.
and after you got that, of course, you continue to smoke. So, at what point in time? At what point in time was it at that first time you started smoking a cigar, or it took a little while to know that you had a love for cigars?
I want to say it took a little while. I want to say it took maybe 2 to 3 years. Yeah, maybe
Mm-hmm.
more. But yeah, about 2 to 3 years that I had a love for cigars because I started seeing how it was becoming a daily habit. I would
Mm-hmm.
wake up in the morning and I would always want to have a cigar with my coffee. If I golfed, I would want to have a cigar. If I went fishing, I would want to have a cigar. So it was about maybe, I want to say, maybe 3 years. Let's say that's when realized I had a love for it. When my, as my husband says, when my cigar bill started becoming as much as his, and I started smoking better than him, that's what I knew I had a love for.
He was like, "Hold up, wait a minute, hold up, stop, damn it, hold the hell up! What the hell you doing, woman?
Exactly, exactly. So that's what
You
I knew I had a love for.
you smoking way too many damn cigars. Now you had one at breakfast. You done went to the damn golf course. You
Mhm.
probably paid like 18 damn holes. You did this, you
Yeah.
did that. Hey,
Yep. I can, if I do 18 holes, I can probably do 2.5 cigars,
mm.
depending
So
upon who I'm out there with. Like, are we playing? Are we out there bullshit playing?
yeah.
But it's nothing for me to go through about 2.5 cigars
So
when I'm 18 holes.
the most I played on the course was 9 holes. Okay.
Hmm.
By once I get to 9, I'm done. I'm a little exhausted.
Mm-mm.
I want to get me something to eat, something to drink, and I'm ready to go to the house. After that, I'm done after that.
Nah, we drinking, we
See?
smoking,
See?
we talking. Like, 'cause I always, very rarely do I end up, off it.
Uh-oh. Like we lost you. It's,
Yeah,
you good?
can you hear me? Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I hear
good.
you.
Um,
You got that old
and
dial up over there.
you so silly. I'm actually doing it on my phone
Okay.
because my laptop is in the shop. I have to go pick it
Mm-hmm.
up this afternoon when I get done. So anyway, I
Go to hell, Tim, right?
So I can't even get it out. Oh my God. So I'm always end up being the only female on the golf course. Very
Okay.
rarely. I have yet to play with other females. So that's why I end up out there for 18 holes.
Hmm.
And it's an all day thing. We can start at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. We probably don't finish till 2. Then we go to
Hmm.
the clubhouse, and sometimes we don't get done until 5 o'clock in the evening. So it all
Right.
depends.
Wow. Hey,
Yes.
Lucretia, what's going on? Hey,
Hey,
y'all like the new little StreamYard feature? How you saw your comment come up, and then if you got your
I
profile
like
picture
that.
beside it, it's dope now, right?
Yep,
Hey,
I like that.
hey, StreamYard better be don't pay y'all ass enough.
Yeah, I like that. How that comes up now.
And that's real dope. It's real dope. So you smoke your cigars. You built a passion
Hmm.
for it. You started loving it.
Hmm.
Started liking it. Um, at what point in time you say, you know what, I'm smoking enough cigars. I'm building my knowledge about it. I'm knowing this. I'm knowing that. I want to make my own cigar. I want to come up with a brand. I want to come up with my own brand. At what point in time did you say you wanted to come up with your brand, which is Ancestry Cigars?
I want to say that was around 2018. Ancestry Cigars, a lot of people, some people know, some people have heard the story, some people haven't. We were actually came in a concept during COVID. And it was literally, I had started working on it in 2018. The idea was being shopped around. Then the next thing you know, in 2019, um, we just went ahead and I pulled the trigger. Then in 2020, we went ahead and incorporated, and we've been in existence ever since then.
Right on. Right on.
So, 2020 during COVID, it really helped me being locked in and not being able to do anything except focus in on the business and the brand really helped me create the blends that I created for Ancestry Cigars,
Okay.
which I wish I could be locked in again because I have my hands, I'm all over the place. I'm over here, I'm over there.
Got you.
And I've I was just talking to one of my board members and I was like, I can tell I'm off my game and I need to get back on my game.
So when you so how many different blends, when you started out, how many different blends did you come out with initially when you started Ancestry?
So when we started Ancestry Cigars, I came out with like the basic blends. It was one blend, and we just basically did it for Connecticut Habano and Maduro. So then after the basic line, we came out with the Lancero, which the Lancero, that's a whole different type of blend. And that one basically, we're gonna bring that one back next year. That and the Educator, because I'm
Hmm.
still not feeling what they've changed the basic my basic line to. So I'm not ready to release the basic line as of yet. But we're
Okay.
also going to be going into pipe tobacco as well.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully.
That'd be perfect.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be perfect because
fingers crossed.
I'm starting to get into the pipe game. I'm trying to. All I need is get once I get me a little monocle and a pipe. Yeah, I'm almost in there.
Yeah.
So I got
Yeah.
a small pipe. Not I smoke from time to time. I guess the
Mhm.
problem with me is I just don't have the patience with the pipe. The lighting and the constant pulling the lighting
Yeah.
constant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it together. But I mean
Yeah.
it's still I still get the same effect that I get out of smoking a cigar.
Exactly. So we are well, one of the companies we were looking at to do our pipe blend has merged.
Okay,
So we don't know
got you.
if they're gonna still be making it or if we are gonna have to find somebody else to do it. But it's
Right.
in the works.
So when it came to you developing the flavor profiles for your cigars, um,
Mhm.
was it a decision of what you wanted, or was it something that you got like a test from the masses, or what made you come up with the and what made you come? How did you come up with the flavor profiles for your cigars?
So basically, what happens is that normally I fly out. Cordell Cigars, they do make our cigars, and they have lounges that are in New Jersey. So normally I fly out there. They bring all the different blends they import them in to the United States, and that's how we create a blend. The rollers will sit there, and we also have a group of people, and we change our group every time I'm thinking about coming out with something new.
Okay.
To come and taste it, and they'll give us their opinion. They'll say we won, either they like the first one, the second one, the third one, or the fourth one, and then we basically go from there. So I don't
Right.
only do it; I just give them an idea of what I'm looking for, but it's normally a group that helps me choose which blend I'm gonna go with.
Okay. And so, and after that, once you got them all done, and set up and everything. One, how many lounges are you in? If you're in any lounges, and then the other part is how will folks go about purchasing? Do you just mainly sell to lounges or individuals?
So I sell the lounges. We basically scratched our whole lounge portfolio, and we are going to be rebuilding it in 2025. Because basically, what I want to, my ultimate goal is to only have our cigars in 3 to 4 lounges per
Hmm.
state. And the reason why I'm doing that is because it got very tiresome having to hit
Mm.
up so many lounges.
Okay.
And I was on the road for so long that I said, no, we have to go back and we have to redo this. So we're gonna do the magic number is 4. Some of the
Okay.
lounges that I had, I'm probably gonna keep. Some of them I did not keep. They already got their letters that said that we're not coming back. And that's pretty much all I do. I sell straight to lounges. I don't do to consumer anymore because it wasn't really any revenue in that.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Understood. Makes sense.
So,
Um, So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. We all is
mhm,
and I tend to ask a lot of folks that have cigars a question, and the more I talk to a lot of people that own brand now, especially cigars and whatnot, I'm starting to see more and more of a lot of times the commitment from the lounges to continue to buy that
mhm,
to buy those cigars, or you may have a couple of
yeah,
consumers over here who want it, but you don't have a lot of consumers over here, so it's sometimes it's like a hit and miss. So I understand what you would say. Well, let me market to where I know I'm going to
mhm,
be able to be most effective when it comes to, because I mean this is your money you put into this. So, and I get it,
exactly,
totally get it, totally get it.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
um, so you had a lot of events that over the past couple months that it came up. I mean, from a retirement to the husband retirement, to an
Yes,
anniversary, um,
yes,
to a young man
yes,
who started at Morehouse.
yes.
So what has that on all three levels of that? What has that been like? How has that been? Um, Going through like month
Crazy.
after month with something extravagant such as that.
Crazy. I was actually just in Atlanta last weekend, and I
Hmm.
didn't get to see anybody in the cigar community down there. I didn't go smoke. I didn't do anything. I really spent time with him. And we went out. We went to the mall and everything, and he actually got to see what it was like with people recognizing me in the mall. And he was like, "Mom, here we go." I'm like, "I'm sorry."
Hey, I'm sorry, my bad,
I'm sorry.
my bad, son.
So I know. So he's doing well. He'll actually be home for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving week, he's coming home for a whole week. Then he goes
Hmm.
back down to Atlanta for a week. Then he'll be back up here for a whole month. Then as far as the husband, it's new. When you've been working for 30 some years, it's like, what do you do now?
Right.
And you're supposed, and especially when you're so used to getting up at 5 something in the morning to go to work
Uh
and
huh.
everything like that. So he's taking a few months off, and he said, I'll probably go do inspections part time. And I said, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, he
I
can
don't have
just
anything to say.
focus on living a semi-retired life.
Exactly,
Yeah, and,
exactly.
and
And
enjoy it. Definitely enjoy it.
yeah, yeah, it's
So,
wonderful.
so you was out here in Atlanta this past weekend, and I
Correct.
said when you told me you was coming, I saw, man, I ain't gonna be here. I'm gonna be in Dallas. And I was out at the Dallas Smoke
Mhm,
Fest this past weekend, which
mhm.
was for the first Smoke Fest. It was phenomenal. As a matter of
I
fact,
saw the pictures.
matter of fact, I got a little clip I want to drop here real quick. Let me just drop this in real quick. Just give me one. Let me drop this in real quick.
Hey, see, I'm finna go beast mode, and the rest of them know how I'm rocking. They know how I pop it. They say I'm a cheat code. The king of the monsters, the biggest. They know they in trouble when I get in feast mode. Really been on this world for some years. Everybody want war, but can't take what I give. Better watch what you say, for you get what you fear. I'm the biggest wherever it's up, cause I'm him. On the island, I'm wild enough, think that I'm hiding every time I come out and get hit. I'm the king of the jungle, the island. Everywhere that I step, you know I get respect. Think you better than me, then let's check it out. You ain't built for the fight, better X than that. Got that fossil, come on with the beef. Only us at the table, can't eat what we eat. I'm a villain somehow.
It was dope. It was
Yeah.
it was dope. And the reason I love that video so much, because I got for a split second, hey, I'm in it. Hey, for a split
I saw
second,
pictures
yeah,
while I was
me and my
out of town,
man,
and I was like, "Oh, that's a dope."
yeah, it was a great time. I'm telling you, from I didn't get there till Friday.
Okay.
And when I got there, I got out there on Friday, went to the first lounge, was blowing smoke, cigar lounge. Man, when I tell you I walked in, it was a great moment because I finally got to meet a lot of people in the cigar community and industry that you only get to see on social media. Of course, I'm first person ran to Rockstar. He come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Rockstar, which I met him before down the Black Smoke. Nicole, Cheryl,
Yeah.
Maisha. I mean, everybody that you just see on social media and whatnot, you got to run into them and meet them and hang out with them and smoke with them. It was a great time from blowing smoke, all the events they had during the day, the masquerade ball. The biggest one that was very, very interesting that they put together was that Sunday event, the Veterans Day, the Veterans Day celebration.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh man, that was, when I say phenomenal, that was it was just phenomenal to be in there and people show appreciation to us veterans and whatnot. So as I said, it was a really great time that we had out there in Dallas. So I'll be back. I'll be going back 2025. I'll be going back for part 2. So they have part 2. I'm definitely going back to part 2.
Yeah, I look forward to going to that one next year. That's one of the ones that I put on the list that I said I want to be at for next year.
Definitely, most definitely. Hey, what's up, bro? It's Mr. Sister Cigar Green himself.
Yes. Hello, sir. How are you?
So
But yeah, because next year I'm not gonna do Parents Weekend. I told my son I'm gonna alternate. Next year I'm gonna do Homecoming, which I should have did this year, but I said I'll go to Parents Weekend. But next year, 2025, I will be at Morehouse's Homecoming because they said it went down.
oh yeah, they have a great time down here now. And the good part about it is that I bet your son is loving being down here right now because he in at home freezing and the weather is nice.
Yeah, it's in the 50s here. By the time he gets home, it's gonna be in the 40s. So we've had, it's been pretty chilly. You know. But I told him I'll bring his coat to the airport when I come to pick him up.
That's crazy. So how is everything else now? You're retired. This and another. Your husband retired. You guys living a good life, enjoying everything and whatnot. What is all you feeling on all this at the moment, to where everything you've worked for at this point has not come full circle of where you just sit back, living and enjoying life?
First of all, I have to explain to people. People ask me, how did I retire at such a young age? I'm a disabled vet. So that's how I was able to retire at such a young age. I still do things. I do a lot of volunteer work. I do extreme amount of volunteer work with the Veterans of America here. Because actually, I just got an email yesterday, and we're preparing for Christmas to give them donate baskets, and then also go and take time to actually wrap the gifts to prepare for the giveaway events that they have coming up in December.
Right.
I believe in giving my husband his space because he has to become accustomed to this new life that I've been
Right.
accustomed to for for the last 8 years. I've been accustomed to this new life. So it's easier for me. And like I told him when he used to tease me, like, oh, you don't do anything in a given day, when he was still punching the clock. And now he sees that he's at home. Oh, you really do something, especially when our son was in high school. I was running around this activity, that activity, this had to be done, that had to be done. But now I don't have that as much anymore. I've been
Right.
focusing on the stuff that I want to focus in on, which I'm back in school. I got schoolwork that's due by Monday that I have to get done. And it's other things that I'm interested in. And I spend more time with the veterans groups now than what I was able to do before.
Understandable. That's respect. That's respect.
So,
Yeah, I found myself doing the same thing now. And I've been sitting at home. I'm that disabled veteran as well, and I'm kind of like, man, what am I gonna do today? I hit up in the morning, so I do a little cleaning up and let me do some stuff in the garage, or let me smoke a cigar. Let me take a break, smoke a cigar. Let me go do this. Let me go do that. I cooked dinner last night. I made I made this cheeseburger soup. Cheeseburger soup is awesome. You gotta have it.
I have to try that.
Marcus, what's up, cousin? And it's phenomenal. Put it together, it's phenomenal. Wife got home last night and she like, I said, see the benefits of me. I said, see the benefits of me being at home.
But because one of my goals is to also start a veterans group. And I was just talking to my cousin about it last night because he did 24 years in the Army. And he's a disabled vet, and we were discussing it because so many veterans are not getting their benefits that they deserve.
Right.
And it's really like bothering me when I sit down and I have conversations with veterans, and I'm like, okay, well, you got this, you got that, you got the other. And now that I'm out of the military, I am starting to find more veterans that were actually officers that they don't know that they are entitled benefits just because you are officer doesn't mean that you don't
Right.
get benefits. So you
Correct.
need to go run and get your benefits.
Correct.
And it's just I want to like pivot to doing more with the veterans, especially now that we are in a new we have a new person that's coming into
Yeah,
office,
we got a new person now. Yeah.
and we have to be very concerned and very vigilant to watch our benefits because when he was in office the last time, he sat up there and he moved a lot of money out of the Department of Veterans Affairs and put it elsewhere. And that's the reason why it took so long for veterans to get their 100%. So we have to watch and see what's going on,
Right.
you know.
So
So
I have I have a point of contact that will if you need somebody for these folks to work with, ladies, gentlemen, whatnot, work with or not, who needs somebody to work on their claim or whatnot, I do have a point of contact. She worked on mine. She does phenomenal work. She's on point. She calls herself the VA Pitbull. And when I tell you she gonna get you what you want, she gets you what you want. And she works hard. She communicates thoroughly. I mean, she's great. So I will get you her information, and then that way we can be able to get it out to those folks out there who actually who need somebody to be able to work on their claim form, that's know what they're doing. Because sometimes I think what happened is a lot of veterans they work on the claim themselves by listening to other people. And they don't, and sometimes it comes down to the verbiage and the stuff that has to be cited out of the CFRs and this and another, and we don't know that. You got to actually truly take time to go through that. And then when they get denied or they don't get the full amount that they expected to get, it's like, man, look, I'm truly hurting. I'm hurting for real. But the thing is, I think it's the verbiage that's with it, and you can't. You don't have the right words to play, and I'm glad I was referred to her, and did wonders for me. And like I said, I hurt. I mean, I'm sitting in this chair. I'm in pain right now, sitting in this chair. So a lot of people know what that feels like. I mean, I got pain radiating down my arm right now, and a lot of people understand that when we talk to them, tell them that, because I have folks ask me, say, man, well, why you hurting so bad? You a young man. I get it. Yeah, I'm 44. I get it. But guess what I did for half of my life?
We went through some stuff. I tell people that
I went through some stuff. Man, I did
I
more
have
than what you. I
people.
did more than
Yeah.
what you did, so you don't understand that. So
Yeah.
you know, and my body hurts. I mean, it hurts. So,
Yeah.
but I'm like so glad I'm able to get what I get, and also be able to get the care and everything that I need, you know, to be able to
Exactly.
put me in a position where I could so I can be a function. You know, and I think a lot of
Exactly.
the medication, the care is just supposed to be able to function. You know, because like for me, some parts of my body is so far gone. There's no
Mhm.
way of me coming back unless you don't make me a robot. You know,
You
I
gonna be
mean,
Iron Man?
yeah, I be unless you gonna make me man straight up Iron Man. I mean, a cage here, a cage here, a stin here, a screw here, a bolt here, whatnot. I was like, shit, I won't never be able to go through the damn airport.
Yeah, I tell people all of that. I have back issues. I have pinched nerve issues in my neck. Now they got to get ready to
Mm-hmm.
start doing injections and all of this other
Mm-hmm.
crap. And I'm just like, really? So now
Oh,
we
I'm
got
way
to
ahead of
add
you.
injections on it.
I'm way ahead of you on that. I get
So,
it. I get injections like it's nobody's business.
and I'm just like, he was like, well, that's the only way we can get the pinched nerve to go back in and all
That's
that
it.
stuff. I'm like, really?
That's it. And
Like,
it's worth it. It give you relief for it give you relief for a little while. But of course
uh,
then it comes back. But I'm telling you, that's it helps. It helps subside the pain. I get a shot for it. Then I also have I take like gabapentin and all that good stuff. But I
yeah,
mean it
I take
helps. It
gabapentin.
helps. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know if I want you to shoot me in my neck though. I just got.
I'll tell you what, the pain management specialist that I go to, this guy is great. I mean, he get it on the it's almost he can hit that nerve blindfold.
Mm, mm,
That's how
mm.
good he is. That I mean
Well, tell him he need to
that's how
come
good
on
he is.
up to Chicago because I
And look,
told him y'all gonna have to
look,
put me to sleep.
I can't let my man leave and go up there. He may not want to come back. So then I had to go up there and abduct him and bring him back this way.
Child, let me tell you something. I told them when they start those injections, y'all gonna have to put me to sleep. I said,
Well,
because I
actually,
don't know if I want no.
so here I'm gonna tell you like this. You're gonna have the anxiety level. You're gonna have the anxiety.
Mhm,
The only thing you're gonna feel is that first pinch of the numbing medication. That's it. It's almost like
mhm,
it's almost like getting a tooth pulled.
mhm.
You're gonna feel that first
Okay.
pinch of that numbing medication. That's it. After that, when they start when they they inject you with the medicine or whatever, you're gonna it's gonna go right where it's supposed to go, and you're gonna feel it because it's like it's hidden. That's where all your inflammation and everything will be at. And I'm telling you, like, but when you get up and you get ready to go home and you would walk around and you feel like you could do the Jane Brown. Shh,
Oh
man.
Jesus.
Hey, let me tell you, the best feeling in the world is when you feel like you can get back up and start dancing. I was I was hurt for like a couple months before I got my injections. And when I got
Uh-huh.
my injections, when I tell you, I felt like I got a full night's sleep. I was
Okay.
able to. I got up out of bed with no problem. It's just like, wow, man, this is amazing. Knowing that it's only probably like temporary.
Mhm.
And I'm probably had to go back in the next another couple months or so to be able to get them again. But at the same
Okay.
time, the fact that it's like when you lose your mobility, it's a piece of you is
Mhm.
gone. And it's like people don't understand
Yeah.
that. Look, man,
Yeah.
like a piece of me is gone. And then when you get that back, it's like, oh man, I got my mobility back. I feel great.
Yeah.
Let me walk to the mailbox. I had days where I didn't want to go to the mailbox. I had days
Mhm.
where I didn't want to, like right now, I don't walk. I only go upstairs in my house unless I necessarily have to, and nobody else is home, and I gotta go upstairs and get some. I'm so thankful that I
Wow.
have a house. That I have a house with a bedroom
Uh-huh.
with a bedroom on the first floor, a bathroom on the first floor, and the kitchen right there. I'm thankful for that.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, you never think about stuff like that
Mm-hmm.
until you start having them pains. And trust me, I had them pains. I'm glad everything is on the first floor of my house too. Because
Right.
those pains are no joke. And I went before I left, I had to go to my chiropractor, and that's when he decided he was like, we gotta add the injections too now. Cause I was so flared up, him just touching my neck, and my neck was all swollen. He was like, oh no, we must add these now.
Right.
So I was like, okay. So I get my first one, I think it's December 3rd. Yeah. December 3rd is my first one.
Yeah, you're gonna be feeling
And we go
great.
from there. I
Yeah, you're
know.
gonna.
I want to hope so. Because I hate sleeping with a neck pillow. That's how bad it's been.
Hey,
I
you
got to
gonna.
sleep with a
Hey,
neck pillow.
you gonna be like what's my man name? I forgot his name. You're gonna be like Brooklyn on Players Club. Brooklyn. You're gonna be like Brooklyn in what's his name? I forgot his boss name. He said, "Hey,
Oh
Brooklyn, do
my
so.
God.
Hey, do so make me feel good. I'm gonna do something make you feel great."
Oh, shoot, I need it. I say, yeah, I'll go and do
Telling
that.
you,
Because
you're gonna feel much better. Much better. Matter of fact, I got to
that's what
call the VA today.
he was telling me that that's the reason why sometimes I'll have like going down my left arm to my
Mm-hmm.
fingers to shoot it in the
Mm-hmm.
numbness. He said, 'Cause you
Yeah.
got to pinch the nerve. That's why your hand will go numb sometimes. I'm like,
I got
what?
that. I have it right now. First, I already
Hmm.
have it to where it goes down the back of my leg.
Hmm.
Now it's going down. It's like in my shoulder blade going down my doggone
And it
arm. I
just
have this,
shoots. Yep.
and I have the same thing. It's like I stick my finger in the damn socket. I'm like, oh shit, I can't do that. So I got the same thing going
Mhm.
on.
Yeah.
So it's
So
there. It's there.
I'll let you know how it goes. But I
Please
ain't
let
for
me
no.
know. Please let me know. I will. I
It better
definitely
put
have
me
to.
to sleep.
I definitely have to send you a message to follow up with you to see exactly how everything went. Definitely have to do
Yeah.
that.
They say put me to sleep. Mm-mm.
Yeah. So like I said, this is the midday talk. I don't normally keep the midday
Mhm.
talk very, very long because it's the midday. We got a lot of things
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you, at the current state, where we are in the cigar culture now, what are your thoughts on the culture? What are some of the things you think we're doing good with in the culture? And what's it like for you and your contribution to the culture come 2025?
Honestly, I think that we in the culture are doing an amazing job of making it inclusive and making it also comfortable for women to want to come and partake in cigars and also get the wonderful knowledge of smoking cigars. And we are willing to learn and broaden our palettes. I think that's excellent. I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing, all the different events that we're having, that the different cigar weeks and everything like that. Because when I started years ago and all of the above, it wasn't any cigar weeks. It wasn't anything to feature the cities, and I think that that's amazing. I think it's great. Right about now, I'm thinking in terms of you know, how can I put this? The clicks. I'm hoping that in 2025, those can go away and we can actually be really about the cigar and really about the culture and not all of this click stuff that everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
For 2025, basically, my company is going to bring the same everything that we have been bringing. I'm really gonna I have scaled back a lot doing a lot of cigar weeks because they were not profitable for the company. But I'll make appearances at the cigar week, but we're going to be focusing more on the lounges and doing events at the lounges as opposed to doing a lot of events for the cigar weeks.
Okay, sounds good.
But I'll
Sounds like a
be
plan to
there.
me.
I'll pop in and out from time to time, especially now
Mm-hmm.
that my schedule is open. I don't have anything really at home
Right.
responsibilities anymore.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So it's almost like me. I think I got a free schedule now. So, but yeah,
yes.
that is great. Like I said, I look forward to seeing you back in the midst of 2025.
Yes.
I'm ready to get some Ancestry cigars. I don't. You probably ain't got a secret stash laying around somewhere.
Oh,
Um,
maybe. Maybe I
but
do. You never know.
but well, when you do and if you do,
Yes.
let a brother know so I can send some cash away and get me a couple of
Yes.
Ancestry
Not a
cigars, man.
problem. I surely
Because
will.
I would definitely like to experience the cigar and your blend and everything that you put together.
Mhm. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you and everybody out there in the culture that's continuing to support me and support each other while we're going along with this thing.
Mhm.
So, um, Hey, enjoy the rest of your day.
Hey, you too.
Get you some what's that? Get you a little IV, liquid IV. And
Man, I'm gonna have to get something. You know, Tamika's in town.
oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, she's here, so I have to meet
Oh
up with her, and
Lord.
I'm gonna have to get something,
Oh
something,
Lord.
anything. Prayer.
Whole time.
Prayer.
Whole,
Okay,
whole, whole
what's that
time.
saying? Ah, should be good.
Whole time.
But
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
pray
give
for
me a
you.
nap. Yep, I'm gonna give
I
me a
I
nap.
I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to pray for you. Heavenly Father, we come here today. Um,
Oh my
put,
God, it's about to
put,
be a weekend.
put hands on the Father God. Put hands on
Ah,
him.
oh Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. So,
Yeah. So,
but
hey,
yes.
enjoy it. Y'all have a
All
good
right.
time and have a ball. I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of pictures later on to come out.
Yes.
Tamika's a great person. You're a great person.
She is.
Y'all really gonna have a good time today.
Yes, we are. And thank you so much. I appreciate you for my midday talk.
Oh no, thank you. Appreciate you. You have a good one.
You too. Bye
See
bye.
you later. Bye bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the midday talk on Friday with the which called me your host of Cigar Rogers. And my guest today, Miss Enid, Blanton of Ancestry Cigars, and of course you just heard what she said. Tamika's in town, so she's gonna have a very, very, very long night. So she need to get her resting, rest up. But the midday talk is back. I love doing this. I love being out there. As you saw, we had to show the image from Dallas Smoke Fest. Dallas was great. Had a really great time. There's also another event that's coming up here in Georgia that I need. So I actually think this out gonna be out in like Stockbridge, Georgia. So all my folks out in GA, if you're around in the area, make sure you get through and check it out. The ladies are putting a lot of things together. Like I say, everybody appreciate on Lucretia. Appreciate you. Maisha, appreciate you. Marcus, everybody who tuned in today to jump in, man. I appreciate all of y'all who come to hang out with me. Again, the midday talk is back. I'll be back next Friday. Hey, if you're out there and you want the comments or whatnot, if you want to come on, Lucretia, and hang out with me on the midday talk, you most certainly can. Like I said, I'm looking forward to do more on this thing. We're having a great time. And let's continue to rock out the rest of 2024. So until next time, I need for y'all to do one thing, like I always say: take care of yourself, take care of each other, love one yourself, love one another. And at the end of the day, I'm out. This is your boy, the Cigarologist, and this is the Midday Talk. Peace.